styrofoam and so forth. You know, I just got a new mixing board, and we're pulling it out just now. As you were walking in, while they were doing the news, I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this Elisis mixing board for a while, and they send it here, and there's a box, and then there's a bunch of stuffing, and then there's another box in which it's in, and then there's a bunch of cardboard stuff to hold it in. Now, I understand it's sensitive electronic material, but I'm like looking at that, I'm like, I don't know where I'm going to put all this cardboard and all of this stuffing for a box that's really like 1 by 1.
Sure. You know, that's one of the biggest problems we have in America. We need to have some manufacturer take back responsibility. And I'm about to go off on my favorite bandwagon here, but the reality of it is that I'm sitting here looking at your desk, and there's several newspapers there that you read every day, as I do. 60% of our waste stream is paper. We've been trying to work with the newsprint industry for some time and said, look, you guys got to help take care of your own responsibility here. Every day, the newspaper industry puts out a news product, and it's a good product, and our society needs it. And yet, when it's all done, it goes in, hopefully, your recycling bin. If not, it goes in a garbage can or ends up blowing around the streets. And then somebody else has to take care of their waste problem. Now, it's a very recoverable product. Newsprint is wonderful stuff. It can be used to recycle. On 2 different occasions, there's been legislation here in Indiana introduced to put a tax on the newspapers, if you will. We'll call it a user fee if that's the more euphemistic term for a tax these days. And the point of it is because it needs to be taken care of. You can go to the same thing. My pet peeve is around Christmas time. I set up a campaign that hit national news a couple years ago. We got to set Barbie free. For those of you who haven't gone into a toy store to buy a Barbie doll or any of the small, Barbie is wired into a cardboard inner box, then she's put into an outer box, and then they put cellophane around the outside of that, and then when you go up to the checkout counter, they put it in a plastic bag for you to take home. Barbie isn't that strong. We don't need to wire her into a box. We need to call upon manufacturers to reduce the amount of waste that they're making, and the only way I know to effectively do that is when it hits their wallet. We need to say to them, guys, we don't need. You can sell Barbie in a recyclable unit of some kind that we don't have to make near as much waste. And you see it with everything. Everything we have in America is overpackaged, and it's just assumed that when it's all said and done, somebody else is going to pay for disposing of that waste. And you know who that somebody else is? It's every one of us as taxpayers. We're all paying for that. Whoever sent you that new mixing board, the citizens of Lake County are paying for the disposal of that waste. Now, I can't tell you how many pennies it actually costs to do that, but they're doing that, and it's happening across Lake County today. Everybody is opening up shipments that they received first thing this morning, and they're excited about whatever product it came. And when they're all said and done, off it goes out the back door, hopefully into a recycling unit. And, we're getting better with having that mechanism available. But we make too much waste. Lake County, the Lake County citizens, with all of the education programs that we have and all of the great programs that we have to dispose of material, we still produce twice the national average of waste. 2 times the national average. We got to cut it out. We got to get people to reduce the amount we're making.
He's Jeff Langden. He is the executive director of the Lake County Solid Waste Management District. Jeff, thanks a lot, man.
Hey, I appreciate it.
You could get on your soapbox anytime here. That's good stuff.
Well, we have to talk about this. We as citizens have to look no further than the closest mirror to say, there's the answer. I find out over the weekend I was listening, and people are saying the government needs to step in and take care of this problem. And it was a different problem entirely. You know who the government is? It's you and me. Because tomorrow there's going to be somebody who decides that they want to run for elected office, and if they win, they're now the government. Yesterday they were a citizen. And I think that's what we have to look at, is the answer looks right back at us every morning when we're looking in the mirror. I'm sitting here looking at these young people across the way. They're the ones that are going to inherit this mess, and they need to be telling older people and all of their peers, we got to do something about it. Say yes, guys. Just nod your head yes. That's it. That's good.
They're nodding. They're also telling me I got to move on. So thank you so much.
Kyle from Gus Bach Ace Hardware. We carry a full selection of Toro lawnmowers, all different price points depending on what you're looking for. The basics, just for and then the novice, and then for the expert lawnmower enthusiasts, we carry the cast aluminum deck, heavy grade lawnmowers. We also provide other services. We sharpen lawnmower blades. We do actually service the lawnmowers too. A lot of places send them out to other places to have them repaired. We do it all in store. And also it's summertime and that's grilling time. Besides lawnmowers, we carry a full selection of Weber grills, all different makes and models. We carry a bunch of accessories too, covers, utensils. Another thing we do is we exchange propane tanks. A lot of places don't do that. We have that all on the premises, on staff. We carry a full selection of paint supplies and our Ace brand paint in all different grades. We carry all different types of primers. We also carry a good selection of deck stains. We carry Cabot, which is the best product on the market. We also carry Flood and Woolman, and also our Ace brand. But we have the best selection, hands down, of any store.